Why isn't there any new ideas?
Well,
Why are people
you could
held
have
up
been
on the
s-
past right
You
now?
could have been saying that for the past 10 years in
You're
movie
not
making.
you're not telling me right now that there's directors and movie producers in movie land that are extremely frustrated that they're still producing old movies from back in the 90s where new ideas can be formed?
Well, original ideas now, especially this day, they're harder to come by than ever because it seems to me like every single idea for anything is just a reworking of previous ideas. Like original idea, like something that's original, has never been done before. That's very hard to do. So
Yeah, but in the world we live in, I think there's more creatives now than there is ever in the history of time. I think that there's more people that have picked up a camera, picked up a microphone, and picked up a pen and written a script than ever before because it's so accessible. And I think that other than Wes Anderson can make any type of movie the same, and I'll watch it every time. That guy's so unique. And that other than him, but how are you gonna? How obviously? I hope that Jeff and Mark, you two, aren't gonna argue with me here right now and understand that the Space Jam movie and the Mighty Ducks series. You're sure it's a series, not
yes,
a movie?
it's a TV show.
TV show
Justin. Disney Plus
is not. It's a money grab. That's it. Are you
yeah.
gonna argue with me, Mark?
No, it
Well,
is.
there's-
It's all nostalgic movies.
Some will say if the
and stuff
opportunity's
are.
there, you should take it. Some would say that.
Yeah, but
What?
like Disney needs more money. I think they're doing it so people watch their streaming. They don't care about them. Like they've got enough money, but they're just thinking, how are we gonna get people watching Disney Plus again now that they've been through all their nostalgic shows? Like you go like Disney Plus is cool for watching the old stuff, but then once you make it all the way through, what
Yeah.
are you watching? You're waiting for the Mandalorian. You're waiting for the Marvel TV shows they do, and you're waiting for, I guess, the Mighty Ducks TV
Old stuff
show.
And
with-
that all
with
of this is
Slate.
and here's the thing, like though that Space Jam movie probably gonna make $1 billion. That this Mighty Ducks probably gonna make $1 billion. I don't know how the TV industry works, but that is a clear sign of our. That's a clear sign of our not generation, but us as a humanity and how we love to see this stuff. There's no original idea. It's an old movie that they're remaking. LeBron already has a bad. No, I'm not saying that he has a bad public image, but some people, because he's a very good basketball player and he's coming up on the Michael Jordan great. And that's a conversation I shouldn't have. That's not for me to have. But to go remake one of the greatest movies of all time in Space Jam, and have the same plot, have the same storyline. Have a better idea.
Well,
why are you caught
it
up
is
on?
true.
Why
I
are
was
you
just
caught
gonna
up on
say-
the old aspect of things?
It is true.
I was gonna say I think it's more of a reimagining than a remake, like placing it in sort of the modern style of today. Because to me remake implies that. I just don't know. I believe reimagining is a better word.
Yeah,
for it
I
than
think
than a
they're
remake.
reimagining like the characters and everything. They're
Yeah.
not just doing Looney Tunes. But I think once it comes out and we all watch it, it's gonna be like the same sort of plot where like people like the stuff gets stolen. LeBron needs to come to the rescue, play a basketball game, and win it back.
And
Like
it's
it'll still be the same plot.
And you're gonna have that Duncan in where his arm goes like
Yeah,
because they
except-
inject his arm with the what was it the fluid or whatever it was in like
Yeah.
the center of the earth.
Oh,
But
I don't
he's
know.
not gonna play golf this time to go into the world.
Oh,
He's gonna suck
yeah.
into a computer.
But I think this time they have Jordan. They have LeBron jumping off a jump pad. That's the new reimagining. His arm doesn't grow; he just jumps like a pad.
Like, it seems like you two are like excited about this. Like you two,
Funny.
Mark and Jeff, you guys are gonna pick whoever. It seems like Jeff's gonna pick Mark up, and you guys are gonna go to the movie
I'm
theater.
not gonna see them.
And you guys are gonna have your Looney Tunes jerseys on, and you're gonna
Oh,
be at
come
the
on
front of the
now.
lineup with your
the
popcorn and
Toon
your
team.
pop.
No, it's
Toon
Toon.
Team?
No, it's Toon Squad.
Toon Squad.
Yeah, come on.
Or your
Toon
Monstars
Squad
jersey. I'm sure they
boys.
have plenty of those.
I
Like-
have one of those jerseys. I have a Jordan one. You should hang it here.
Anyways, Hollywood movies are trash now, and I know everyone's leaving LA.
Every single one of them.
Oh my God, Mark! When was the last time you saw what was another one that was?
Well, this year has been horrible for movies because they don't want to.
They all look
them,
the same.
But
They all look the same.
Every
the
single one
same
of them?
actors, the same actors, actresses, excuse me, as well.
Performers.
The same performer. What was the other one?
foreigners.
What was that one with Scorsese just did? Fuck.
the
The gentleman, the Irishman. That's Goodfellas. That's the same movie. It's the same movie. There's things in Hollywood right now that are just being it's
Yeah.
sickening. There's no new ideas. No one's afraid to fail. No, like what was the one with Adam Sandler? That was great.
Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems, like that. They took
Yeah,
risks.
That was
They took
sick.
risks with that. Adam Sandler took risk with his character,
Yeah.
and that's where greatness come from is risk. If you play it safe, and you get The Rock and Kevin Hart again, you put them in the jungle. Yeah, okay, you're gonna make money. That's great. Like I don't, don't get me wrong. You got to make money. I'm not against that. You got to do what you got to do, but where's the risk?
Well,
where's the risk?
That's why it's called a risk, because if you fail, you fall flat on your face.
But where then where's the greatness? Are we living in a society where mediocrity is just accepted? Let's just make another movie where okay, great, we can make $1 billion. Great, it's awesome. Like make your money, do it. But where's the risk?
Have you seen Parasite?
No, what's that?
That's the Korean movie that won Best Picture like a couple of years ago. Parasite, and
was there risk involved?
Yeah,
was
there
it different?
A huge risk. Yeah, it was totally different.
I love
It
it.
won Picture of the Year.
I love that.
So those are the movies I need to be sending you.
That's fantastic.
Parasite.
I love to see that. Maybe it's an element of Hollywood that I'm not seeing that I need to pay more attention to. But when I saw the trailer for Mighty Ducks and what was it called, Space Jam, little part of me got a little sad. Little part of me got a little, come on, make a new idea where LeBron's trying to climb Mount Everest and he's trying to build a court on the top of Everest or something. I don't know. I don't know.
When did this happen?
There is.
I don't know. That's I'm trying to think of a different
just made up-
storyline.
okay.
A different storyline. Just something.
Yeah.
I don't want to see LeBron go to Looney Tune. Let Michael have that. Let Michael have the animation aspect of it. LeBron's done actually some pretty good movies. What was the one with Amy Schumer and he's done a pretty good one actually there.
I'm not the biggest LeBron fan.
No.
But I know. I like watching him play, but
Mighty
outside of
Ducks, but Mighty Ducks, like that's my childhood, and that's your childhood.
Yeah.
Maybe is that? I don't know if
Oh,
that's
yeah, of
no,
course.
Jeff. I don't think that's your childhood.
No. I was watching Mighty Ducks at age 4.
Mark, that's your childhood.
Well,
though.
I think I've said this to you off camera, but it's weird how I experienced, because I watched the second one first, the third one second, and actually the first one last, because that was the order that I got the videotape. So that's
To rent them from Blockbuster.
Yeah, I had to, or either buy or unless we already had them. So
how are you gonna sit there and make another movie this exact same way and then sell it to the public, the general public? Anyways,
there's
it's
a demand for it, like you were saying.
There's 100% there's a demand for it, but that demand makes me mad. Who wants to see that?
A lot of people.
Oh fuck, that's the last thing I want to do. It's the last thing I want to see. Give me something fresh. Give me something new.
Well, that's harder every day, like I was saying.
Oh my God, I don't think so. I disagree.
Think?
I think the ideas are out there, left, right, and center. I think the hardest part about it is getting things produced. I think new ideas are everywhere. This comes back to the frustration of people out in the movie industry not getting their ideas through. You ever see people produce shows or sitcoms and they go, it was great, but then it got typecast. People in the producing office started writing their own little bits in there and it became too Hollywood. It became too produced. Too many people's ideas came into play. But if you ever see a Wes Anderson movie where it's just him, he doesn't need permission to do anything. It's just an original idea. There's something beautiful about that. But in today's generation, I think that especially in Hollywood, because I don't even know if the Hollywood industry is making tons of money right now. Because the movie theater industry.
Yeah, the movies the past year,
Yeah.
there's been none. Like they just released was it Godzilla vs Kong or no?
Like get
Something
the
that.
fuck.
Yeah.
They're making another
That's
Godzilla
their-
vs Kong movie.
Yeah, it just came out. It's like probably one of the bigger releases they've done since the whole COVID stuff ended, because since they started opening theaters around the world, because now they're starting to re-release movies in theaters, but that was like the big movie. And that movie's been done 10 times, to your point.
Man, if there's a budget of a movie and it's over $100 million, I don't want to see it. I don't want. You ever see
Well, that's an
You ever
interesting
see Jonah Hill's movie mid-90s? I think the budget was. Do you want to look that up for me? Actually, you can do it probably. Actually, I'll do it right here.
Yeah.
I'll do it right here. Mid-90s.
$5.
Honestly,
I'm kidding.
no, I'm not mad at you, Mark. Mid-90s budget. $1.7 million was that budget.
Yeah,
Mid-90s.
That's minuscule.
Jonah Hill. Unbelievable movie. Great storyline. Unknown actors. You know it's not that hard to act, right? Mark, you can act. Jeff, maybe not Jeff, but
What?
I'm Joe.
Well, I have actually done some acting.
It's
school
not
stuff.
that difficult to do. You can take an average person, put them in a room with an acting coach, get a few tips. You're an okay actor.
You did a little acting, didn't you?
I
read that in
I
your-
did, but
Grant
I
Keddy,
didn't.
the
I don't
voice?
even know if I had any lines. What?
Well, you said when you were on with Grant Keddy there, you were in the crowd for like The Voice. And you
Yeah,
had to
but
cheer for the Michael Jackson person.
Yeah, but never any like lines.
Well, you had to cheer.
I did plays from grade 4 to 6.
Okay,
so
that's not what this is
yeah.
about. We're
I'd
going
like-
off topic here.
That is on top.
You don't want to see a movie that has 100. You know what $100 million movie does? It puts up on the street. Do you know what $100 million does to a movie? Do you know what it does?
Puts it in the next echelon.
Explosions.
No. Well, yes, but it puts up distraction. You ever see an average singer on a stage? What do they have in the background?
Background singers.
Background dancers. To make you not think, to make you, not pay attention to the voice that's on stage. You ever see, who was it that sings, and I will always love you. Who does that? Shania Twain?
Is that
No.
Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston? You ever see Whitney Houston up on a stage?
It's like 1 million people with her.
No, it's just her.
Oh, sorry.
You know why? Because that's pure talent. You don't need any money. You need her and a microphone. And I
you just did that,
will
Justin. That's-
always love you. And that's it. That's it.
I think we need
No
to get you some
distraction.
backup singers.
Yeah, you see, I need backup singers. But $100 million movie, that just puts up distraction. I don't even know. I'm not, actually, I would like to see how much Space Jam. Space Jam's not a TV series, is it? It's a movie.
It's
No,
the
it's a
movie. Yeah,
movie.
the Mighty Ducks. That's the TV series.
Space Jam 2?
Well, Space Jam 2021 probably. 'Cause I don't know
Space Jam 2021.
Yeah, I don't
Okay,
think they're
here
putting
it
a 2
is.
on it 'cause I wouldn't consider that a sequel.
Okay, so we got. So the budget is $161 million.
Cha-ching.
161. That's not even a real number to me. Like, what is that number? $161 million. And that's it'll probably produce billions. But that there you go. That's what more do you want? That's a distraction movie.
That's definitely an interesting take. Anything over 100 million isn't worth watching. I don't
Well,
know if
no,
I can co-sign that,
to another generation it could be, but that's a generation I can't really speak to right now. I don't know what it's like being a 14, 15-year-old kid. That could be awesome to them seeing LeBron.
I think it will be.
Yeah, and if that's that's a completely different generation than what I talk to. So, but anyways, that took a piece out of me seeing those trailers. It's not the original, but that's it. That's that.